starting live video. Starting live video. Video masters of the universe. Behold, we have received more rocks. So this package, right as I entered it, well, right as Crystal was opening the front of the store for me like an angel baby butthead face. Oh, Crystal's also right next to me. It's Thursday, so that's Miranda's day off. So you're less likely to see like unicorn puppets. Anyways, I've been trying to like chill on the crystals, but I had a really good sale pop up, one of my distributors, and Opportunity knocks 3 times on the bedpost if you want me. Yeah. Was that 3 times? 3 times. Yeah. If you want to hook up, baby. If you want anal. So I apologize, I'm doing this at my station in the front. It's kind of always messy over here because I'm the boss and I have a lot to do and nobody cleans for me, so it just piles up. So this is Bloodstone. Why are you not in focus? Camera. Bloodstone! Bloodstone is not got actual blood in it. It's either a jasper or an iron ore. It's usually a deep green. This is a pretty nice one. We got some good little red bits. If you stick it in your nose, it'll make you bleed. No, that's not the point of Bloodstone. I think that this one was supposed to go to Miriam. No. We'll have to see. That's funny. Miriam Clay won our Buffalo Scrotum Hair Contest because, you know, the one that Teller picked the person from. Oh, this is pretty. I forgot what this is called. Let me look at my list. Mystery Splatter. That's probably from a drink. I'm not... I would like to lie and tell you that I'm normally very, like, you know, organized and clean, but I'm that person that, like, forgets that other people exist in the world and just kind of keep going. I'm spastic is what I'm probably trying to say. Let's see here. This is... That's why we love me, is my spastic weirdness. So these are really cool. It's, I forgot what it's called on here, and I'm not seeing it jump out on the list of what I ordered. But if you look at that, it's got these really neat, like, layers to it. I want to see that this is in the Jasper family as well. That might be why they're packed together. But some very cool additions. I'm happy with this guy. I think I remember he was expensive. Oh, my ruby matrix stuff is in here. Red goldstone. I don't think that... I do know I finally ordered some Moldavite because I'd had so many customers requesting it. Once again, not a cheap stone, and just remember, guys, like, I do order these in bulk. I get wholesale discounts on stuff, but, like, expensive stuff is just expensive. It doesn't matter. That's why I don't have a lot of huge coins. If the crystals start to super duper take off, I'll work on that. I got these, like, funky selenite lozenges. I would like to remind people, like, please never stick these up your... Yeah, that's just up your... And then insert word in your... Now, next to, alongside, totally okay, but... I'm really scared that these look like suppositories and that somebody's going to think that that's okay. It's not. I used to work in the, you know, adult toy industry, and the butt is a one-way street, the vagina is a cul-de-sac. So don't put things up your posterior that you can't easily retrieve because you will end up regretting that. But if you want a piece of selenite to carry around because, like, maybe you have a really icky, like, coworker, or you like rubbing on something in your pocket that makes your fingers slightly salty.
Palm stones.
Palm stones. And you know, those are cool. My husband has the skin picking type of OCD, so sometimes worry stones help with that. It's nice though, since he's gotten on the right medicine, he no longer chews on himself. I got some selenite eggs. Once again, I would like to stress, this stuff is not made to go in your body. Don't do it. Don't do it. They are not Benoit balls. And these are cool. Some people, I like the eggs. It's kind of like the poor man's Fabergé. And selenite's it should never be crazy expensive, like, because it's salt crystal, it's pretty easily formed, there's big mines of it, like, you know. Oh, I've got that just, oh man, these are cool. I got these, like, composite fossils. I like fossils, okay? So I was raised in West Texas by a bunch of geologists, and I hated what they did. I thought it was hella boring, but now I'm like selling rocks. I'm like, I wish I'd have listened better. And these are cool. These things are usually like, it's silica settling into mud and then the mud hardening like over millions of years, and you get these fun little composite stones. They're usually like a combination of calcite, argon, and like a bentonite soil. I got some bigger examples in yesterday from a package. I only got like 2 things in, so in my mind, not really worth a video. You know what? I should probably... Oh, God. I'm going to start putting some of these back in bags because they, like, you know, wrote the number on the bag, and then later I won't have to be like, what the hell is this? Why did I order that? What's going on? What's going on? Dog. Oh, my pumpernickel's going to get all excited. By the way, shout out for those of you who did not see, Pumpernickel now has her own Instagram. It is Pumpernickel702. I'd like to stress to you guys, Pumpernickel does not have an M in it. Name is a pun. I am a dork. Selenite, sunstone, ruby, red. It's not fluorite. Yeah, it's not Amazonite. The Amazonite's like a bright green. It's really cool looking. This Christicola, that might be it. Oh, that's what this is called. This is a calligraphy fossil stone. Because I guess to people it looks like writing. And this is just compressed layers and layers and layers of weird muck, like, that just solidified over the years and then has been cut into the... I hope no one here thinks that anything like that is natural, because it is far from it. Granite. I got some cool stuff in with this. I hope you guys appreciate it. Also, I'm sorry, it seems like Facebook Live is being unstable. Hey Elle, how are you, baby? Isn't it the prettiest blue? Like, and it's got that green tint. Look at this one. I used to dye my hair in like this color range. So those are cool. God, I'm not sure what they are because I'm lame. I made this effort to like print up this list and then just was like, oh, whoops, burp. Put those over there. This is definitely citrine. I think I got some cheap citrine. jumbled pieces in. Super easy to spot citrine. It's some of the most common stone on Earth, but I think it's beautiful. It's almost amber, not quite. Put that one. It's kind of like a really dumb heart. My heart got squished. Ugh. Here's a citrine in a nice yellow. That's the cool thing about citrine, is it goes everywhere from like these really dark, like kind of amber moments into like the really like bright yellows. Cut right and set right. It's a really pretty stone and it's really inexpensive. Just because something's common doesn't mean it's not fantastic and enjoyable. And it's one of my favorite crystals. You can get some really neat variants in citrine because it is so common. There's a lot of crazy stuff that happens with it. But once again, never pay top dollar for citrine unless it's got some kind of weird inclusion, or it's like a smoked citrine that's started to be like a greeny black color. I have one of those. I opened it in one of the videos. And it's, you know, unusual clarity is another reason you'd pay. Pumpernickel, it's alright. You don't have to defend me from the pumpernickel. I got a fossil. The fossil knocked over the fossil. It's a civil war. It's a civil war. Ammonites. These guys are some of the most common fossils in the fossil records. This is a pretty nice one. I had one that I sold here real cheap because I got it real cheap. I try to do that when I can. I mean, some people focus just on those. They can come where they're like, they've turned into like a silica or have like formed crystals inside of them. I have some examples of that out on the floor. Those are, of course, more expensive than this like limestone slash hurt kind of fossil.
Hi, welcome to the weirdest little shop in Vegas.
Pumpernickel, you don't have to bark people to say hello. I'm pretty sure this is the Brazilian, like Braziliolite, the Brazilian stone, they call it in this. Let's see here. It was la 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 la. Anyways, this is a green stone that only comes out of Brazil. Thus the name. I have some gem quality pieces that are like $10 a ounce. It's kind of expensive because it's rare and it's so like neon lime green. Yes, or the store that had the big Jesus. I don't miss that thing. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't let them know. It's a secret. Once again, looks like a suppository. Don't stick it in your body. Stones don't go in your body. You can kind of see this intrusion. That's what the gem quality looks like. It's very, like, it's similar to this piece, but it's like kind of getting to the clear range like quartz. This is the like less gem quality ones. Really pretty stuff. I'm a big fan of like green, so this is my kind of stone. That's probably the closest to lime green that happens in the stone world that I know about. Usually you have like your darker malachite colors that are kind of phosphorescent. This says tiger eye, so spoiler, it's tiger eye. Tiger eye is not exactly hard to or figure out what it is. Let's see here. By the way, I'm sorry I'm kind of a heavy breather on these. I have a goiter that has pushed my trachea into the wrong part of my throat, and the reality of that is that I have trouble catching my breath. I'm having to fight with my endocrinologist because he feels like my wanting to fix that is just vanity, and I'm like, no bro, it's me wanting to be able to catch my breath easily. Some doctors are jerks. Alright, nice tiger eye pyramid. Can you feel the power? Can you feel the pyramid power? I can't. I know you can feel it, Crystal. Probably Right in your booty hole. This is a big box. This is going to take a while. I got some little composite bits. I like to make smaller bags for like kids to grab. Also, they look cool as like accent pieces in a case. Oh, these are cool. I think that I ordered a raw turquoise. Sure, not 100% that's what this is, but it's a nice pale blue. You know what, Pocahontas? Screw the colors of the sky. What about the colors of what comes out of the earth? The earth made this. The earth made this in its earthy, bloomy bits. And it was magical, and they were spit out. So, Elle, how's the weather in Big Bad Michigan? Are you uncomfortably warm? Is it like 80? Are you dying? Let's see what this guy is. I don't know why this thing can't stay live. Ooh, candle holder. 80 and humid. 80 and humid. That's, you must be in hell. I was gonna say, do I have a tea light floating around here? Anyways, so you stick a candle in there and it'll cleanse the space of your aura. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works, but I don't understand how it works. That's why I don't purport that these actually do anything except make you happy when you see them, because they are so beautiful. It's more tumbled rose quartz. Once again, rose quartz, super common. You can see it's pink next to this super white selenite. Put these in my like $2.99 grab spots. Rose quartz is supposed to attract love and romance and all things happiness. Does it do that? I don't know. Things just seem to work better though. Once again, I'm not going to promise you anything except that it's pink and it's pretty. I can tell you what it's supposed to do, but you know, how you handle that is up to you. Yay. Got some flat chunks of fluorite that I'm about to bust out one of. So again, fluorite is super common. Don't pay, unless it's a really big piece or has like crazy bits in it, don't pay a ton for fluorite. This is what's put in the water to improve your teeth. Don't try like chewing or licking this for those benefits. It's not how that works. But fluorite comes in everything from like really vivid greens and whites to purples and blues. It can have kind of like yellowy red bits. There's a lot of diversity to fluorite. Once again, it's some of my favorite stones and it's cheap, so that works. I got another selenite candle. Selenite candle. So yeah, it's interesting. I have two groups of friends from Dallas that are in town this weekend. One's getting married. The other just came to see me, and I feel bad for the ones that came to see me because the ones getting married are kind of... So I got some more fossils. I don't know a ton about these fossils. It's obviously like a sea critter from when the bulk of the ocean was underwater. They're beautiful. The mud preserved in like this cool black with the gray. These ones are nice because they have pre-drilled holes if you want to wear them as jewelry or hang them up somewhere. Do fossils have magical powers? Do you get dinosaur ghosts? Well, I've never heard those claims before. In fact, I probably just made that up, but that would be funny. It'd be funny if you got like, you got like a, what is it, a megalodon? Like I said, I ordered a lot of stuff. I think that this is an agate point. So I ordered a couple of agate obelisks. Agate's not... agate comes out in about this color range to a little more clear to like brownie ready if there's some rust. Most of those vivid agates you see are dyed. And I have a special hate for dyed agate because they don't tend to, the dyes tend to leach really bad and like it'll discolor your hands and your bookshelf and it's just kind of lame. Let's see here. Goldstone. I ordered these. Goldstone is not a naturally occurring stone, so I'm gonna preface this. There's also like purple goldstone and, you know, silver stone and all kinds of stuff like that. What it is a composite of crystals that have been combined. It's like they've cut it and this is the remains of what's been cut, and it's cured in acrylic and set in a mold, but it's still fucking gorgeous. Like, look at that. Like, this is a magic disco pyramid. And, I mean, it's literally like thousands, millions of little tiny crystal flakes. So, I don't know. Maybe those work for you in the transcendent woo path of the mystical boo. I'm a skeptic. So, Andrew, how's Seattle? How is Seattle? Got another piece of bloodstone I'm opening up here. Once again, bloodstone is a dense green stone that has either jasper or rust introduced to it. There's a lot of good bloodstone that comes out of like China and Morocco. Ooh, this one looks neat. I'm a big fan of bloodstone. It's a little expensive because it's not super common. But look at this. Look at that bloody bit. You want, in bloodstone, these nice big red veins. You don't want them to be tiny or non-existent. And the light on this is not doing the green justice. It's a deep forest green. But you do have that nice like red jasper look. That's a really good piece. I mean, if you want the big red spots, some people like the little red bits. Red jasper pyramid. Ah! Just ignore that. I'm a professional. That was supposed to happen. So, I don't know what forms jasper. I don't know a ton about it. I used to have a dog named Jasper. He did not work out. It's the nicest guard dog on the planet. You don't hire guard dogs for niceness. Jaspers can come in a lot of colors. They can be green, red. There's yellow tints. Those tend to look like baby mustard diarrheas, which is a good color for some people, I suppose. And then some of them are like a composite. Hey Ty, new to Vegas, can I have a job? Yeah, sure, somebody's gotta handle the adult bathroom moments. How are you at wiping?
I was just gonna say, I need someone to wipe my booty.
Oh, Crystal needs a booty wiping, so get down here. Yeah, so this is a fun jasper. It's got a little infusion of yellow with a really dark red, and there's some white that's probably like quartz or the base that it comes from. I like this one a lot. It's pretty. It's a very subtle pretty, and that's the nice thing about Jasper is there's sometimes a lot of subtlety to it. All right, Goldstone. More of that coming up. So what's your favorite so far, guys? You're good. You don't want to wipe, or you want to? When do you start wiping? Immediately. Go. You can start with yourself. Unfortunately, summer is our slow season. If I'm going to start hiring, it's going to be late fall or spring. And I can't tell if you were the pet store Ty that's my buddy or not, because that's not his usual. Perhaps I would not have been so glib. The Goldstone Pyramid. Oh yeah! Step into that Slim Jim. Step into it, it's shiny. What is this on there though? Let me see if I can, it's not like spit coming off. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see here. This says it's amethyst. Got a fist full of amethyst. I'm over here with my box cutter of glory. I think I need to get a new razor blade for it. It's kind of dull. Amethyst is, of course, famously purple. It can be light purple. It can be real dark purple. You want a vivid, clear purple for gem quality, kind of like this edge right there. The darker colors don't... It's nice. That doesn't cut as well. This is a good composite one that's got a bunch of colors across the thing. It looks like Brazilian amethyst. So that tends to be your flame amethyst, which has these like kind of fiery looking striations. So when you see flame amethyst, that means it's butts from Brazil. It's the boys from Brazil. You know what? I started opening something and I like left it over there. Let's see what's in this sad little package. All right, cut down to the quick. Quick, cut down to the quick. These are bitty. I don't know what these bitty things are. I'm gonna have to research those. They don't look real sparkly for the camera. I'm not gonna freak it out. Freak out. Oh my god. Got some more quartz for everybody. Everybody loves quartz. That's like the super magical stone, right? The superest and the most magicalist. Yeah. Got another tiger eye pyramid. Sunstone. This was a customer request that I am absolutely loving. Let's see here. Cut. You're not going to get the full benefit of Sunstone inside of my shop because this is a composite. It's probably in a quartz base. These little orange bits, if you take this out in the sun, those will light up and sparkle. Don't feel like having to focus, do you, camera? Those will light up and sparkle like this stuff. But of course it's much more subtle. I'm trying to see if I can like turn this so that you guys can get an idea. A good chunk of raw sunstone is super expensive. These little composite pieces are more affordable. I'm going to eventually probably get in a just real raw piece. But that's like, it's expensive for me to buy, so it will be very expensive for you guys to buy. The point of retail is buy for $1, sale for $2. I just got a bag of raw little agate slices. This is what natural agate looks like. It's not dyed. There's that. And then there's like these. this is what your traditional agate does. You sometimes get it sort of like circular in the center. You get these like straight across pieces. It's a nice piece. And here's it falling into some of its grayer colors. I mean, it's beautiful. It almost looks like a little lava lake stuck in a rock. Like, once again, I hate handling raw agate, or dyed agate. I prefer raw agate. Because dyed agate is just messy. It's absolutely messy. Alright. Selenite Pyramid of Infinite Stabbing. Got a couple of these. There was a selenite cell, can you tell? Selenite cell, say that 3 times fast. Gee, I wonder where these were packed. So that's, you got 3 little super pokey selenite pyramids of death. I'll put those over there. Amethyst. Let's see what's in this little baggie. It's funny, it almost looks like I'm getting drugs in. I'm not. Crystals are your drugs. Oh, this is the gem. So this has gemstones in it. I want to say it's amethyst and like ruby. So this is kind of what they look like raw. You can see we're not getting great veins here. This would be hard to separate out and clear up, but it's a beautiful egg. I thought I'd get one in, see how it sells. Basically, if it sits there forever, I'm not going to stress about replacing it. If it moves pretty fast, I'll get more in. Got some little 3-inch selenite wands. The wands really show you the purpose or the quality of raw selenite. Like, look at that. You can see how it's very fibrous. Once again, they used to cut this really thin and use it as windows. It is a salt crystal, so don't expose it to water. It will dissolve. Okay. Grabbing up the last 3 mystery packages. We're almost through this haul. Oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. Yeah. Another gemstone egg. This beautiful blue color. That's nice. I like that. So again, don't stick these up your nose. They will not give you magical in-the-body powers. I'm so afraid of my customers abusing the things I sell them. Like, don't sue me because you have a crystal shoving fetish and don't want to own up to it. This is really cool. I forget what these are. This might be the cherry garnet. It's been tumbled. So this is what I paid for it. This is not a gem quality garnet, obviously. It's a little too dark, a little too dense, but it's really pretty. I bet in the sun this pops as a real nice deep red. You know, garnets actually used to be more expensive than diamonds because in Europe, not that Europe decides everything, but in Europe they were very rare stones. Like, there's not a lot of mines in Europe that lend them. So it used to be that garnets were more desirable. And my last thing, I got a pile of black agate points. Got a lot of like dark stone in here. If you want black stones of some sort, I'm a good person to come visit. give you lots of black things to not stick up your nose. Don't do that. Don't do it. I've never been a patient sort when it comes to this kind of stuff. So that's a nice black agate. That might or might not be dyed. It's not. Here's kind of the test. Let's see. I don't see a lot of rub off, so that's a good sign. I mean, not any more than handling the newspaper was giving me. And a couple of these. All right, so a bunch of new fun gems at Las Vegas Oddities. We're at 1228 South Main Street in sunny Las Vegas, sunny downtown Las Vegas. Across the street from Rebar, same block as Casadon 1. So the shop cell phone is 702-477-0430. You can contact me on Facebook or through email at vanessa@lasvegasoddities.com. If you have crystal questions, I can try to answer them. If you want dead stuff, creepy stuff, weird stuff, we've always got you. We've always got you. I hope if you're visiting Las Vegas, you'll come see us. Hope if you live in Las Vegas, you'll come see us frequently. Yeah, and heart you guys. This has been another one of my somewhat exciting opening videos. And, you know, if there's something you don't see here that you would like to see in the shop or want to know if we have it, just go ahead and send me a message. Also, don't forget to like and share these videos. You're spreading the word about our store. You know, helps people come in, helps us stay open.